order in the courthouse of Sonini NaNini. What it do, brothers and sisters? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. And for those that don't know who I am, I'm Jones, the original for the Bantus by blood, not by converge. You know we out here to splurge. Splurge with the what? With the word. We give all praise and glory to our ancestors, our father and mother, Sonini NaNini, Sonini, masculine, NaNini, feminine. Round of applause. No. Gunshot salute. Of course, I want to give all shout outs to you guys, all you guys that have been supporting, tuning in. We at 30K. We on the mission to 100 million. That's the goal. 100 million subscribers is the goal, because those 100 million subscribers is 100 million of Sonini NaNini's children. So, of course, round of applause for that. Yes. Another installment, another installment of December conversation. And on today's conversation, we're gonna talk about Sonini NaNini's dietary laws. Yes, the dietary laws. These laws that we have seemed to have forgotten, especially if you from America. Let me take that back. If you are from the descendants of slaves and you were sent here on ships, chances are one of your cultural food consumptions is crab, shrimp, lobster, and catfish. All of these things that's unhealthy for you. But on today's conversation, we're gonna talk about these things right here, right? We're gonna talk about it. I hope you guys is ready. And the reason why I brought it out, right? And shout out and shout out to Mama Love. You know what I'm saying? Um, I seen her last week Friday. She came to the house, and then you know what I'm saying. I just noticed swelling. I said, "Yo, Mama Love, what happened to your? What happened to your face? Everything all right?" She said, "Nah, this is normal things, and these are the things that, you know, I'm dealing with. If I get an operation, I could do this, I could lose that, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not saying too much. I'm just keeping it brief, right? So when I sat there and I thought about it, and it hits me and it dawns on me, and it's like a lot of our people don't know that these sicknesses and diseases that we do in today's lesson, um, and nothing is chronological. Let's get that clear. Nothing is chronological. The only thing that's gonna be chronologically happening if you chronologically continue eating like your ancestors, eating like your parents, eating like your mother. If your mother likes eating pork chops and all that, and you eating pork chops, whatever, however your mother died, you're gonna die the same way, right? So I had to really put this thing together, and I hope after she, hopefully she does watch this and she sees this, you know what I'm saying? She would change her dietary laws, man. Like we gotta kill this nonsense that religion has given us, especially in this black Christian movement, right? They give you this notion of it's not what goes in a man that judges a man, but what comes out. And yeah, so if you're intaking bottom feeders, the things that you're gonna be pushing out is bottom feeders. Hence, why we still at the bottom and not the top. But that's neither here nor there. We're gonna dive straight into it. So I hope you guys are prepared. I did not promote this December conversation. I felt like this conversation is for those that's that's really in tune. You know what I'm saying? Because let's keep it 100. You feel me? Not everybody's gonna be receptive to the rules and regulations that our ancestors put in place. A lot of us is gonna take it as Oh no, that's not true. I've been eating this for my grandfather been eating pork for 100 years, and he lived to be 110. Okay, are you gonna be able to be 110? Because a lot of you guys don't know that a lot of things that is our ancestors winked at our ignorance when we didn't know. You get mercy. But when you do know, like if somebody like myself tell you, now you shouldn't be eating that, and you continue to eat that, you're gonna receive all the health disasters and destruction that comes with your disobedience. But like I said, without further ado, we're gonna get into it, right? Okay, this is it. Let's make sure. Let me make sure, guys. Yeah, this is it. So, Repent or Die podcast presents Summer Conversation. You know the routine. Sonini NaNini Dietary Law, a law we should keep forever. Okay? What does this says? He have given meat unto them that fear him. Okay? You want to live, you want to be prosperous, you want to eat good, you got to fear him first. You got to be obedient first. You got to listen to what he says first. He will forever be mindful of his covenant, right? He's going to be mindful of his covenant. Okay? He's not going to forget his covenant when you be obedient and have fear of him, right? Right? Let's go. Let's start it off straight to the point. Did you know breaking the law is a sin? And all laws are considered the same, meaning no law is greater than the other. Wow. Did you guys know that? Whosoever committeth sin also whoever commits sin transgress also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. Okay? This is James 2:10. For whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point is guilty of it all. Once you realize you are a child, see, people's gonna say, but it says, for whosoever shall keep the whole law. No, 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 no. This is what they want you to understand. They want you to believe. Whoever received the covenant, whoever was there, the ancestors that was there, chances are you was there because how did you get on these ships to America? How did you end up in the Caribbean islands? So these rules and regulations was given unto your ancestors, right? For whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of it all. So, yes, brothers and sisters, you breaking one is breaking them all. No one is greater than the other. You could say, well, I didn't kill nobody. I ain't kill nobody, but I was covetous this man's woman. Same guilt. No sin. The father not trying to hear none of that. Your ancestors not trying to hear none of that. Mama Love is the one that right now, she's the one that's in your mind and telling you, listen, babes, change your ways. Don't do this. Don't do that. Come on now. That's her. When you oversee that point and you was to die, it appoints a man once to die, then that judgment. Then when you die, a man with this in his hand, chances you better hope it ain't me. But you're gonna have to see somebody. And you're going to be judged. You understand me? You're going to be judged by the law. I don't care what these people is telling you. Once you know that you are a Bantu, you know that even if you claim to be a child of Isis Ra elite, once you claim that, that's giving recognition and acknowledgement of who you are and what you need to be doing. So when you break one of these laws, you're breaking them all. Okay? Let's continue. The dietary laws of our creators. Clean according to the Bible. Leviticus 11:3 says, whatsoever parteth the hoof and is clove-footed and chew the cud amongst the beasts, that you shall eat. These shall ye eat of that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the water, in the sea, and in the river, them you shall eat. Right? Yet these may ye eat of every flying, creepy thing that goes upon all fours, right? Which have legs above their feet to leap withal upon the earth. These are the things that you're supposed to eat. As you guys can see, I gave 3 with the land, the mammals, the sheep, the lamb, the goat. You know what I'm saying? Then I gave you guys the sea. You know what I'm saying? It's simple, right? Then I also gave you the air, the birds, the chickens, the things like that we eat, right? So I wanted to give those 3, put it out there first, right? Now these are the unclean according to the Bible. Leviticus 11:4. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divided the hoof as the camel, because he chewed the cud, but divide not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. Okay? And the swine, Leviticus 11:7, and the swine, though he divided the hoof, he be clove-footed, yet he chew not the cud, he is unclean to you. Leviticus verse number 8. Of their flesh, listen carefully, of their flesh you should not eat, and their carcasses you should not touch. They are unclean unto you. We're not supposed to touch this. We're not supposed to touch it. Okay? I heard the football is made out of pig. It's made out of pig. And ever since that, I don't touch a football because the word says you're not even supposed to touch it, right? Leviticus 11 verse 10. I put 3 times. This is 3 times our father and mother gave us pure warning and preparation for this. It feels like they knew that one day we will be desiring or eating these unclean bottom feeders and not really understand. So he gave us 3 times. And I noticed it today. And I brought it towards the Wiz. And I said, yo, baby girl, look at this. So let's read. It says what? It says, and all that have not fins and scales in the sea and in the river, and of all that moves in the water, and of the living things which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. Verse 11, they shall be even an abomination unto you. You see, he's saying it 2 times, right? You shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses an abomination, right? You see, he said that's abomination. That's what, 3 times, right? Verse 12, whosoever have no fins, no scale in the water, that shall be an abomination unto you. Right? Abomination 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times the word of abomination was mentioned when it's pertaining to the fishes of the sea. I find it strange that it wasn't 3 times when it came to the food that's on the land. It wasn't 3 times when it came to the animals in the sky. But for some apparent reason, the fishes in the sea, he said it 3 times. It was 4 times he told you about an abomination. 4 times. I want you to meditate on that. I want you to grasp on that. I want you to keep that in your thought process. 4 times. Right? Verse 13 says, and these are they which ye shall have an abomination amongst the fowls, that ye should not be eaten. They are an abomination. The eagle, the ostrich frog, the osprey. You guys know this. When it comes to the birds, you guys know what to eat, right? But let us continue. Let us continue. So, part of the clove. This is the part. Okay? And I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you how you're able to differentiate the two. Just in case we do get into the wilderness and we no longer have access to the Bible and these people take this record from us, right? I want these things to be a reminder for you. So when you do go out and you need to hunt and you need to gather food, you know what you're gathering, right? Whatsoever part of the hoof and is clove and clove-footed and chew the cud, okay, among the beasts that ye shall eat, okay? Parteth the clove, clove-footed, you see the back? You see this right here? This is it. And chew the cud, you know, when they chew, they go like, they chew like that. They chew like that. These are the things you should eat. Let's continue. This is the foot of a goat. This is the foot of a goat, okay? This is their foot, all right? But you see it, you see the split. This is how you're able to identify. You see the split, okay? This is a camel, okay? Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or them that is divided the hoof as the camel, because he chewed the cud, but divided not the hoof. He is unclean, okay? Now, from doing my studies and my research and looking for over time, what's the difference between that and this? Can somebody show me, can somebody tell me the difference between that and this? Do you see the difference? Can somebody tell me the difference between that and this? The one key element that you need to pay attention to. Let me see if you guys wrote it in the chat. Let me see. Okay. It's not in the chat. I'll tell you. This is the difference between the two. Okay? You see the camel toe? You see that? The camel got a toenail. You see it right here? You see this? You see that? Where the goat foot is just a foot. It's split straight down the middle, pause. Right? Where the camel is split down the middle as well, but you notice the toes. You see the toenails. This is how you're able to identify the two. So if you would, like I said, God forbid, we don't know what the future holds, but if we was to be out in the wild and we need to catch something to eat, and you were to forget that, what did Leviticus 11 say? Remember, the difference is these. They got nails, they got toenails, right? Where the goat and the lamb and all of them, they foots look like this. The cows, they look like this. Okay? All the other animals you're not supposed to eat, you know, this is homework for you guys to do. All the other animals you're not supposed to eat, and when you look at their feet, this is how you know the word is the truth, right? When you look at their feet, you're gonna see things like this, right? You're gonna see these things, right? Let's continue. You guys, I hope you guys do see the difference. Okay? These are the things these are the foods you should not be eating, right? Shouldn't be eating a horse. You see, the horse don't have it doesn't have it have no split down the middle, right? Cats got paws, rabbits got paws, right? We just spoke about the camel with the toes, right? You see, the pig got the split, but the pig, you know what the pig is for, right? The horse, dogs, rats, all of these things. These are the things that these other nations eat. You know what I'm saying? They like rats. You know what I'm saying? These are Europeans love a pig. There's some places in Asia that eats rabbits. There's some places in the Middle East that eats camels and eat horses and stuff, right? We know that these people love cats, right? A lot of time, the Chinese food that you're eating cats and dogs. This has been proven. This is not even my theory. You can look this up. They're known for selling and I'm talking about the Chinese restaurants in the ghettos, they're known for selling animals such as cats and dogs. We don't know about the rats. We don't know about the mices. We don't know. We don't know. I don't want to say nothing yet, right? These are the animals we know not to eat. But what about the sea? Our people love the bottom feeders. Ooh, them love a bottom feeder. We love the bottom feeders, bro. Love it. The truth about these bottom feeders: crab, shrimp, lobster, catfish, clams, and all other shellfish. We're gonna dive into the truth about these things, right? Let's go. Be aware of the risk of eating bottom feeders. Shrimp, crab, catfish, and other similar scavenger ranks high on the list of favorite amongst fish and seafood, right? Seafood lovers. However, they also rank high on the list of the most harmful species that we can be eaten as well. While larger deep water fish gets a lot of attention for having high level of mercury in their meat, scavengers that live near the shore are more subsuitable to digesting a wide range of pollutants that are toxic to humans. Okay? This is something that the average consumer isn't fully aware of because government regulators rarely test samples for safety. Consequently, products end up in grocery stores, seafood markets, and even restaurants that contain excessive levels of contaminants that can cause a array of chronic health problems. But I want you guys to remember this: chronic health problems on a algorithmically consistent basis. Additionally, a lot of seafood that we catch and bring home follow near shore fishing trips also are also contaminated. Okay? Scavengers ingest these toxins as they breathe tainted water or eat contaminated prey, and these toxins accumulate in their bodies. This is one of the reasons that bans on commercial fishing in many of our waterways and along shorelines are in effect. The industry has adapted to the problem by importing popular produce from faraway places. However, these locations are often far from the prying eyes of regulators, and few inspections are carried out once they arrive at our ports. Multiple studies of the random samples from supermarkets across the country that contamination is the norm. You hear this? Across the country reveals that contamination is the norm, not the inspection, not the inspection. And consumers have about a 50-50 chance of eating products that are harmful to their health. Okay? I left the link down here at the bottom. I don't know, maybe you could write it down, type in survivalkit.com/blog, and do the whole shebang. But like I said, I wanted you guys to pay attention to chronic health problems. I wanted to highlight it, but it was gonna throw off the slide. So I said when I get to it, I'm gonna emphasize on it myself, right? Chronic health problems, okay? 50-50 chance of eating products that are harmful to their health, okay? I'm telling you guys, every sickness and disease come by two things: disobeying your ancestors and defiling the very thing your ancestors created, which is your body, which they have given you. Those are the two ways our people is getting sick. And we're gonna continue. We're gonna read. We're gonna read some more. Let's go. The examples of the seafood you guys love. The example of the seafood you guys love. This is for y'all food, huh? This is y'all food, huh? Are you ready? Let's go. What happened? These the roaches, look. This is the roaches. This is the shrimp. This is your crab legs. Look carefully. Look carefully. This is crab legs. These are crab legs, people. Look at the lobster. Look at the lobster. Look. They psychologically made you see roaches, see things that you're able to see every day, and you know you can step on it. You know that's disgusting. But they subconsciously made you believe that these bottom feeders are nothing more than what you see here, and that's not true. That is not true. That is not true. Like, I'm gonna give you an example, right? So my lady got a high fear of bugs and roaches and like I'm talking about if she was to see a roach, she would go running. Like she was hey! She'd be sweating and the whole shebang. She has a high hate, I don't want to say hatred. Hatred is such a bad word, but she despised these animals. But then I say to her, I would say, but you used to like to eat shrimp. Shrimp is roach. So the same roach that you running from on the land, let me grab it. I'm gonna cook it up, put an abundance inside of a pot, cook it up, and give it to you to eat. It's the same thing. Even with the crab legs. If you guys can see a possum in the street and you can see a mice or a rat or anything that's in the streets that's on the floor that may be heavy and you see he's walking slow, what do you think a crab is doing? The crab do the same thing. Does the same thing. We just gonna break off the leg and you get to chew on it. It's the same thing. Even when you look at the lobster. Look at the lobster. Oh, it doesn't stop there. Oh no, it doesn't stop there. Hold on. Look at this. Look. This is a mutated version. This looks like a crab. This looks like a crab, a lobster combined together. I posted something. On the WhatsApp to the brothers and sisters, and to see what they saw, it was like, oh my gosh, what the heck is this? Yeah, look at the crab legs. These are crab legs in your hand. He's holding up crab legs, people. These are crab legs that's being held up. Look at the shrimp. Look at the shrimp. Look how the shrimp looks before they, I guess, cut the legs off, do that, and do all of this, and they package it up nice for you to consume. And you consume this. And you're wondering why we are in these circumstances that we in. And I'm talking about in the spiritual and in the health aspect. Come on, look. Can you imagine going to Red Lobster and seeing this alive in the tank, waiting for you to decide, oh yeah, I want to eat that? You would eat this? I remember the crabs having these little things on it, these little spots on the legs, and we'll break through it and eat it. And look at it like it was nothing wrong. Come on. Look at the crab legs. Look. Come on now. You are what you eat, right? You are what you eat. Right? Let us continue. I screenshot this straight from the CDC, straight from their website, from themselves, right? It says, health of Black or African American non-Hispanic population, okay? So you guys know exactly where this is coming from, okay? This is the health status. Percentage of adults 18 and over in fair or poor health, 18.8%. This is in 2020, right? Percentage of children under 18, okay, or poor health, 4.9, 2022, okay? Okay, let's continue. Obesity, percentage of men age 20 and over with obesity, 38% from 2015 to 2018. Percentage of women age 20 and over with obesity, 55.9%. That means half of every colored woman on the face of America is overweight. And that's not overweight like 5 pounds overweight, 10 pounds. We talking about obesity. You see, you girls is desiring to have a fat ass and all of that. Just know that these things come with a health issue, and we're gonna see as I continue reading, right? We're gonna see, right? Hypertension, high blood pressure. That's what that is, right? Percentage of men age 20 and over with hypertension, measuring a high blood pressure and taking antihypertensive medication, 56.8%. That means 56.8. That's half of all black men in America is dealing with high blood pressure. 57.6 of women in America is dealing with high blood pressure. Where's all of this coming from? Where is all of this coming from? Don't worry, we're going to continue. We're going to continue. Okay? Now, here you got health coverage. Percentage of adults 18 to 64 without health coverage is 13.4%. It's 2022. That's a good number. Shout out to you guys for making sure that you got your health insurance, your family got health insurance, everybody. Shout out to you guys. Because once upon a time, we don't know nothing about that, right? But the morality, right? This is the death per 100, if the death of every 100,000 population, right? Of 100,000 people are dead. 449,764. Okay? These are the people, this is how much we're dying out of 1 million people. Leading cause of death for black people, heart disease, cancer, and they had to throw in the COVID. Oh, man. They had to throw that in. They say more black people is dying from COVID than gunshots. I think more people is dying from foolish nonsense they see on TV than COVID. But hey, that's a whole topic in itself. Let's continue. Distribution of the 10 leading causes of death amongst black U.S. residents. This is the census that was taken in 2019. You know, when they kept ringing your bell, knocking on your door, harassing you, bothering you, saying you got it, This is the information they was able to pull up, right? So, this disease of the heart, 23.5, okay? Cancers, 20.3, okay? Cardiovascular disease, 5.8. Diabetes, 4.4. Respiratory, 3.3, okay? Kidney disease, 2.8. Alzheimer's, 2.7. Hypertension, this is the high blood pressure. This is 1.9. But as you can see, we are the leading cause of all of these diseases that I just mentioned. We are at the highest of it all, right? For every disease, for heart disease, we are 10% to 15% more than Europeans. Cancer, which me growing up was a European disease. Black people didn't catch cancer. We died from heart attacks and high blood pressure and even kidney failure from all this excessive amount of drinking, right? That's what I knew growing up. Okay? We are now, again, another 10% more than the average, not Hispanic, Asian, Caucasian, Arabian. We are 10% more, right? We even with like the accidents, untimely injuries. They're just talking about shooting, right? For every 100,000 people, 5 people are shot and killed. No, excuse me, 10 are shot and killed, compared to 5 being Europeans, Caucasians, right? Cardiovascular disease, stroke. My grandfather died from a stroke, right? A lot of us grew up and had family members that died from strokes, right? These are the normal things that I know about, right? My grandfather from my mother's side died from a stroke. My grandfather from my father's side he died from a heart attack. So these are diseases that I know of. All of this cancer stuff, this is new. This is new. And a lot of it, 90% of it is coming from the food. 10% is coming from miscellaneous things like the things in the air and the microwave and all that. Even though you're consuming it, but we're just talking directly. It's from the food, the things that we are consuming. Let's continue. So now the question that everybody asks me is, so then why did he create these animals? Why did he create these animals? Why did he create the roach, the shrimp, the crab, the lobster? Why did he create them? I'm going to tell you why. Because their job was to clean the earth and keep the earth clean. They are the garbage cans. They are the garbage workers. They have a role. They have rules. Everybody got a role. Like I tell people, you got to find your purpose. Everybody got a purpose on this earth. But a crab, a shrimp, a lobster, every single one of them that's created are created to do one thing, and that's to clean the earth, clean the sea. You got whales, dolphins. You got all these big old fishes, mammals that's living in the water. Somebody got to clean up after them. They don't have no hands and feet. They ain't gonna say, "Hold on, let me turn around. Let me go clean up this poop that I just took a dump right here." Where they pressing the flush button at? You get what I'm saying? So somebody, the Father, our ancestors had to create some things to clean up after people like us and like them, to make sure so when you go inside that water, go for a swim, you're going into a clean water, right? Not contaminated. It's contaminated now because like this, like go back to the slide, right? It's contaminated now because of what? Hold on. I'm going to show you where. They contaminated now because of, where is that? I just had it. Yeah. This is why they contaminated, because of the toxins and the things that they're put into the water. Okay? These factories that's letting loose of bacteria, medicine, all of these things, these animals are consuming, and they're consuming it. And they're supposed to consume it. They're gonna consume it. They're gonna live their regular lives because they're doing their job, right? They wasn't supposed to be catch to be killed. They're supposed to still be in the water, cleaning up the water, right? Come on, right? So all these animals was created to clean up. These are to clean. These animals isn't supposed to. These animals isn't supposed to be here to be consumed and put inside your body. They're not for us. These animals aren't for us. We're not supposed to be eating. Look, because we're eating these things. Look, And I'm about to show you another slide. About to show you matter of fact, let me pull it up now before I forget. Make sure I have it right in store for you. Have it right in store for you guys. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen with you. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Is it shared? All right. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Why ain't I showing my screen? Okay, there we go. So I'm sharing this screen with y'all. Okay? Let's read. It says, after interviewing food historians, scholars, cooks, doctors, activists, and consumers for his new film, Soul Food Junkies, filmmaker Brian Hurt concluded that addiction to soul food is killing African Americans at an alarming rate. What is this soul food that they got us eating? That's chitlins, that's crab, that's shrimp, that's your fried chicken, that's your macaroni and cheese. I just found out that we're not even supposed to be you're not even supposed to be mixing dietary. What is it dietary? We're not supposed to be mixing dairy with meat. We're not supposed to be mixing the two. And there's plenty of restaurants, for example, like Rasta Pasta, which is something that I love to eat. We're not supposed to be mixing it. And you wondering why we getting sick, people. There's a lot of information that we do not know nothing about. Right? Right? It's killing African Americans at an alarming rate. Let's read. It says the movie, which will premiere on January 14 on the U.S. public broadcasting television, examines how black culture identity is linked to high cholesterol, high fat foods such as fried chicken and barbecue ribs, and how eating habits may have changed. How eating habits may be changing. In the deeply personal film, Hertz detailed his father's fight and eventually death from pancreatic cancer. A high-fat diet is a risk factor for the illness. This is what they want you to just believe. Yes, eating fried chicken and all that is not good for you. We know that. But that's what caused the heart. Right? Those type of food eating cause heart disease, cardiovascular. These cancers that's coming, that we are intaking. I'm gonna show you. These cancers that we are intaking, these cancers coming from this. Let's go back. Hold on. These cancers is coming from this. Because they're the ones that's eating and consuming all the toxins. Okay? The mercury. They're eating all of these things. Everything. They're eating it all. When you piss into the water, they're eating that. You take a dump in the water, they're going to eat it. Okay? The contamination of eating the contaminations of them that's eaten from the contaminations of them that are eating stuff that's coming from factories. I left out the one where it shows you how they put medicine, like they put medicine in the water. You know, when they finish grinding up the medicine that they no longer need and they dumping it out, all these liquid substances, all these toxical substances, they throwing these things back in the water, guys. And they the ones that's eating it. That's why the water still remains blue after all these years of garbage loading things. There's something that's going on that's cleaning it up, and you know damn sure it ain't no European. Okay? These are the things that's killing us, people. These. You are what you eat. Look, this is probably a mutation. Who knows? I don't know. I do not know what this is. I don't know what this is. I do not know. These things are probably mutated, created from years and years of toxins going into the water, and this animal's parents eating it and then producing an outcome this. But yet we're consuming these things every day. How many family members you know that can't wait to go to City Island and go get themselves a crab, shrimp, lobster? We got family members this day where everything that's going on, where all the information that's in the world will still justify and say, well, God knows my heart. It's not what goes in a man, it's not what goes in a man that you should worry about, it's what comes out of man. Okay, but if you intake doo-doo, the thing that you're gonna spit out, like you said, is what comes out of a man. So what's gonna come out your mouth is gonna be doo-doo. That's disgusting. I don't want that. We're not supposed to be around that. You are what you eat. So if you eat like sugar, honey, iced tea, you're going to come out looking like sugar, honey, iced tea. Your speech, your conversation, how you talk, how you present yourself. A lot of us thinking that we presenting ourselves in a space of eloquent and authority and a people with prestige and honor. There's no honor in you when you defile your temple. There's no honor in that. You can't be like, yo, man, nah, that's wrong. I ain't going to do this to myself. I ain't going to do that. I will never take crack. I will never take heroin. I will never take this type of drug. But yeah, you eating food like this that's contaminated with the same things that they use to make heroin and crack. I mean, come on now. We got to do better, people. We got to do better. Let's continue. Let's continue. Hold on. Right? At a high fat diet is a risk factor for the illness, according to researchers at Duke University in North Carolina. It says, I never questioned what we ate or how much. 42-year-old New Jersey-based Hurt says in the film that he traveled from New Jersey and New York to Virginia, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Chicago. My father went from being young and fit to twice his size. Okay, Hurt also made hip hop beyond beats and rhymes. Decided to examine the links between calorie-loaded soul food and illness among blacks after his father was diagnosed in 2006. Right? He delves into his family history as well as slavery, the African diaspora, and the Black Power movement in the film, and provides photograph drawings, historic film footage, and maps. In Jackson, Mississippi, Hurt joined the football fans. Listen, Hurt joined the football fans for ribs, which is pig, and corn cooked with pig's feet and turkey necks. Okay? He also visited Peach's restaurant, founded in 1961, where freedom riders and civil rights activists, including Martin Luther King Jr., ate. Right? Hurt, whose family comes from Middle Village, Georgia, grew up on a diet of fried chicken, pork chop, macaroni and cheese, potatoes and gravy, barbecue ribs, sweet potato pies, collard greens, ham-cocked, and black-eyed peas. But what else did he miss to say? If he grew up eating all of this, you know he was eating the catfish, the sawfish, right? That's island, that's slave food, right? The chicklins, right? Slave food. Crab, shrimp, these are slave foods. These are the foods that they force you to eat, right? Because they made you go fishing. And we knew how to fish, and when we caught the fish, when you catching fish, you catching fish, also you catching the bottom feeders as well. What these heathens was doing, because they knew exactly who you was, they would take the fish and give you the bottom feeders for you to take home with your family. That's why we know how to season it the way that we do. That's why we know how to make it taste just as delicious as chicken. So reasoning. They listen. These people are wicked, bro. And they knew that if they, as long as you was to do that, you wasn't gonna be able to do this. So they knew you was gonna continue doing this. Okay? And all the laws are considered the same. Okay? Meaning no law is greater than the other. Okay? They knew that you break one, that's it, you break them all. And as long as you continue breaking the law, you remain where? At the bottom. And to make sure that you stay at the bottom, they also gave you bottom feeders because like I said here, you are what you eat. You are what you eat. If you eat like sugar honey iced tea, you will feel like sugar honey iced tea. You will be like sugar honey iced tea. You will believe and accept being sugar honey iced tea. And you know I'm just abbreviating it. You put it together. You guys put it together. Okay? Let us continue. Let us continue. Okay? He says, the history of Southern food is complex, he said. In many ways, the term soul food is a reduction of our culinary food waves. The origin of the diet lies in the history of American slavery, according to food historian Jessica B. Harris, who appeared in the film. Slaves ate a high-fat, high-cholesterol diet that would allow them to burn 3,000 calories a day working, she explained. So we was eating this type of food to deal with the large amount of slave labor we had to do. You see the difference then and now for two reasons. The one, our father was winking at our ignorance, right? Because he put us in these circumstances. Our ancestors put him in these circumstances. He was winking. That's for one. For two, we was working out. There's people that literally will eat crab, shrimp, lobster, and go home and go to sleep. Will eat this big bacon, eggs, and cheese, have a big feast, eat that and go to sleep. Where you see these brothers was eating that they had to intake a large amount of calories because of the heinous labor that these brothers had to do. Right? Right? Come on. It says Southern food began to be called soul food during the civil rights and black power movements of the 1960s. Let me tell you something. 1960 was the worst thing that ever happened to black people. I might have to do a podcast about that. Bantu Prince says, jot this down for me, man. The 1960s movement was the worst for black people. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to talk about that. Listen, there's an emotional connection and cultural pride. Remember, the fathers, our ancestors say he hates a prideful look, and what they see as the food their population survived on in difficult times, he said. But Hurt said African Americans are being devastated by nutrition-related diseases. Ooh, whoa. Black adults have the highest rate of obesity, a higher prevalence of diabetes than whites, and twice as likely to die of stroke before the age of 75 than other population groups, according to the CDC. Okay? Okay? It says besides tradition and habits, poverty and neighborhoods with aren't good supermarkets also contribute to an unhealthy diet, Hurt says. Let me tell you something. I was gonna do a TikTok. I went to the 7-Eleven. I went to this 7-Eleven, which is mainly Arab and European descent that lives in that area. I bought me some dark chocolate macadamia nuts, super pause, right? bought that. Bought one. I didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? I needed something, you know what I'm saying, to put in my stomach, right? So I'm chewing that pause, right? And it's like, damn, this joint delicious. So now I'm driving and I'm heading downtown Brooklyn. Now, where I'm at downtown Brooklyn, for those that live in New York, right? When you in downtown Brooklyn, there's a 7-Eleven that's literally in the center of the hood, right? And I want to say the hood, but everybody passes through that area. This is on Flatbush and Fulton, facts, right? So this is a whole bunch of traffic, but in the same time, there's a bunch of homeless people that's in that area too, right? Even when I pulled up, I seen a homeless lady. She was like slumped out, like spread it on the floor, slump, right? And I seen another homeless lady. She was over there, and she looked like she was slumped as well, like super zooted and out of it, right? So I go in there. I'm like, nah, this joint tastes good. Let me go get another one. Let me see. Maybe it's my conscience playing with me, right? So then, boom, I go inside. I grab this. I said, you know what? Let me grab two. You know, expecting to receive the same taste that I got when I bought it the first time in the Arab/European location, right? So I buy it. I get in the car instantly. I put it. I'm about to say I put it in my mouth. You hear this? Wow, pause. So instantly, I take a bite out of it. Pause again, and I could just taste the difference. And I'm like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, this joint is stale. Wow. Okay. Wow. Even and then the first thing that came to my mind is like, look how racism also take place even in the food industry, where how these people deliberately knows where to deliver food at. Like, all right, it's going to the hood, give them this. Oh, it expired, change the date. While when you go into these European locations, fresh, pure, delicious. So I go back. So just to confirm my theory in my mind, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the original spot where I got this from. And I know I'm going off topic, but I want you guys to understand something. So I go back to the original spot, guys. To the original spot. And that jump was amazing. It was amazing. I was like, wow. I said, yo, I really got to talk about this. And I really was supposed to talk about it, but I got caught up. But yeah, that joint is for real, right? Like based on your neighborhood, based on where you live, based on like you're gonna get a different type of food. Matter of fact, my man's also confirmed it to me too. He said, yo, man, I love these specific type of Wales chips. Pause. He says he works down in Long Island. He says, when I buy that chip from over there, you can just, as soon as you open the bag, you can feel it. It's just healthy. You can just smell it. You can just everything. He says, I buy the same exact chips from the hood. I open it, stale. Doesn't even have that. It doesn't even have that crunchy taste to it and all that. And I say, oh, listen, these people want us gone. If you get anything out of this today, just know that these people want you gone. You understand me? But let's continue. It says, low income communities of color lack access to vegetables and have an overabundance of fast food and highly processed food that are high in calories and fat. I always know when I'm in a community of color because I see very, very few supermarkets and health food stores, he added. That is crazy. That is crazy, right? In her books, High on the Hog, A Culinary Journey from Africa to America, Harris said that the prevalence of over-processed food, low-quality meats, and second and third-rate produce in minority neighborhoods amongst to culinary apprehend. right? In the film, Mark Lamont Hill, an associate professor of English education at Columbia University in New York, described minority health problems related to poor diet as the 21st century genocide. It's not just poor health. They're not gonna tell you. They're not gonna tell you the real causes. Yes, it's the food that we're eating, but what food? It's not just the processed food. It's not just that. It's the low quality meat. This is your crab, your shrimp, your lobster. They put a price tag on it because if you lobster, that's $40. That's big boy food. You gotta, you know. That's what they want you. It's the control of the mind. They want you to pay more for your death, right? 21st century genocide. Hurst says the government can help by increasing urban access to quality food and require calorie counts to be displayed on restaurant menus. All of that is BS. All that calorie intake and all that, that's not for us. That's not the cause, and that's not what's gonna help prevent being sick. What's gonna prevent being sick, right? What prevents you being sick is being obedient to your ancestors, listening to what they tell you. That's what prevents you from being sick. Because I can show you in the word where we was eating, where the father loved the smell of oil and flour put together. He loves that smell. This is in our heritage. I get that. I get it. But it's what else you eating with it is what's causing the problem. Okay? Let's go back up. Let's go back up, right? Look, this is where he grew up on a diet of fried chicken, pork chops, macaroni. Fried chicken, you can eat that. That's not going to be the cause of your death, right? This is going to be the cause of your death. When you have the fried chicken with macaroni and cheese, right? Right? Potatoes and gravy, that's not going to be your death. Barbecue ribs, pork chops, this is your death right here. Sweet potato pie, this is cool. You can't have too much of that. Collard greens, this is cool. Here comes another death. Ham, hock, and black eyed peas. This is death food right here. But they'll never put the crab, the shrimp, the lobster. You know why? Because if they was to put that and black people was to stop eating that, I guarantee you it'll be a dynamic shift. Brothers and sisters will be healthy. There will be no thyroids. There will be no high blood pressure. There will be none of that. The only stress that we will be dealing with, which we have learned to overcome, is the European infrastructure that governs and controls every single person's life, especially the black and brown. This is what's killing us. All it is, paying attention to calories and all that. I don't believe in none of that. I believe you hungry, you eat. If you got a mission, you eat. But it is what you eat. It's how you eating it. If you eating a large amount of macaroni and cheese, what you think is gonna happen to you? Of course you're gonna be constipated. Of course it's gonna be hard for you to use the bathroom. Of course it's gonna be hard for you to think straight. Of course. You are what you eat. If you eat a high amount of crab, shrimp, lobster, of course what you think is gonna happen to you? Of course you're gonna catch acne. Of course you're gonna catch asthma attacks. Of course. Of course you're gonna have cancerous diseases, because let me tell you something. These heathens inject you from the time you're born with outside substances that goes inside your body, that your body now has to fight these things off, right? So your body is fighting these things off, but instead of giving your body the fuel to fight off and make sure that these things are completely destroyed out your body, no. This world, this land called America, and anything in any place that has European control, right? These individuals are leading you to believe to eat stuff like bacon, eggs, and cheese because it's good for you, it's healthy. Eating things like crab, shrimp, lobster is good for you, it's healthy. Knowing that these things, like I showed you, intake, like they purposely intake mercury, intake all of these substances that you know is detrimental to you, that is detrimental to you. They give it to you and they tell you to eat, and it's delicious, and you eat it. And what you think you feeding your body, you think you're giving your body nutrition to fight off these bacteria and these immunization nonsense that you took over the years, or are you giving the immunization stuff power to take you down, to have you run into their nearest hospitals and their nearest clinics? And what they're going to prescribe to you? Are they going to prescribe to you fruits, herbs, and vegetables? Are they going to prescribe to you Sonini NaNini? Are they going to ask you, are you keeping the dietary laws? Are they going to ask you, are you keeping the commandments, the covenant of your ancestors? Absolutely not. They're going to give you a pill that came straight from Canesville, and you're gonna take that, and you see you're gonna take a pill that comes from Canesville. What color is the pill? Hey, let's talk about it. You're gonna take that. You're gonna live with it. Your body now is gonna be dependent on it. That's why. What's the brother's name? Damn, what's the brother's name, man? His brother, he have dreads and he got like a tattoo right here. I don't know if it's a birthmark or whatever. But yo, this man be bringing forth so much information. Things that he says, I already knew, and I used to say these things, but I didn't have the so-called qualifications to have brothers and sisters listen to me. Just like brothers and sisters don't want to listen now because I don't have the theologian credentials. I didn't graduate from a theologian school. I didn't get the approval by the master, right? Steinberger did not approve Junes, the original for the Bantus. I wasn't approved by them. I wasn't. So when I'm not approved, they make you believe like, nah, you don't gotta listen to that. He's not approved. He's not this. But let me tell you who approved me. Their name is Sonini NaNini. Are you dumb or are you dumb? I don't need approval from no Gentile tell me to do the work of my Father. Come on. All right? It says, nonprofit organizations such as Growing Power Inc., which run urban farms in Chicago, Milwaukee, provide fresh vegetables to minority neighborhoods. See, even these people, right? I'm gonna look into this because I want to know they outsource, that they receive it. Are they growing it themselves? Because I already know there's rules and regulations that all plant growers must follow, farmers and etc. must follow here in New York. There's bills that's written that you can't do certain things without their approval. This is facts, right? Brian Ellis, 21, said all he ate was fast food when he started working at Growing Power Urban Farms in Chicago when he was 14. Then I started eating food I never seen before, like Swiss chards, said Ellis, who appeared in the film. I never knew what beets were. I never seen sprouts before. I'm not that big of a beets fan, but I love sprouts. I could eat sprouts all day. How many of us got this similar story? How many of us got this similar story? Huh? How many of us got this similar story? So like I said, you are what you eat. That's why the Father created these things, to clean the earth. Our ancestors are clean, obedient people. When we was in control, the world was glorious. It was gorgeous. The trees was at its best. The fruits was at their best. The things that you guys are eating now is not even it's not even at its full potential. You guys are eating half grown. There was tomatoes the size of my head when we was in power. The world is out of order because the children are not in their rightful heirs. It's wicked people running the world. This earth that was created wasn't created from wicked people. It wasn't created by a wicked man and mother. It was righteous. It was holy. It was done with decency. It was done with order. It was done with cleanliness. You couldn't be lazy. You couldn't be dirty. The Father hates that. That's why before you even walk inside of his temple to be amongst his presence, you got to be clean. You got to wash yourself. A woman on her period, she can't even. You got to stay there for 7 days. When you finish, when that is over, you wash up. Then you consider clean. Then you could come into the chapel. You could come into the temple and come chill with your family and come eat this barbecue. That's why he made these animals, to clean, not to consume. They gave you a different seed. These animals was to clean, not to consume. These are different seeds. It's a different seed. Okay? It's a different, you see? Trying to make it rhyme for you because you know when it rhymes, it's meant to go together. You understand me? You understand me? Do you understand? That's why he did what he did. All right? Let's give all praise and glory to our parents, Sonini NaNini. Give all praise and glory. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. African brother. Yes, you're right. Hello. Yeah. Look what he says. But I kept myself from eating the food of the Gentiles. And matter of fact, let me see if I still got it up. Hold on. Let me see if I still got it up. Because I was gonna put this in the slides. I really was. Hold on. Let me put this. I was gonna put this into the slide. I was gonna really put this into the slide. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me go look at history. I'm not even gonna do all that. Hold on. I'm about to show you guys something, man. About to show you guys something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'll be. Right? Like while we here, let me show you guys this. Look. Let me share my screen. Hold on. I want you guys to see this. Look. Look at this. Look at this. Who's eating these things? Look. Look. Like these are the things that they eat. Let them eat that. Let them have it. You are free, my people. You are free. Look. Look at it in the face. Look at it. Who's eating this? Why would you want to consume this? This is disgusting. Look at it. Look. Why would you want to eat this? Why? You wondering why you getting sick? You wondering why we the leaders of disease and pestilence and all of that? Why? Why? Let these people eat this. This is not for us, people. This is not for me and you. This is disgusting. Disgusting. Type this in. Come on. Look, I don't even want to see that. I just want to click this page. Look, look. Damn, I took it out. My bad. Come on. Look at this madness, people. Like when are we gonna say? When are we gonna say? All right, y'all out here wilding. You know what I'm saying, look. When back in the days when we was in slavery, we made it look this good, right? We had no choice. But you're free now. You're free. You don't have to eat this no more. You don't have to eat this no more. Look at the eyes. Look. Look. Look at the little legs. Look. These are the things that we're consuming, guys. We're consuming this, guys. It's forbidden. The Father changed not. Look, this is it. This is for them. Let them eat it. Let them eat it. Delicious. Barbecue sauce. They probably got barbecue sauce, duck sauce, pig sauce, all type of sauce. Let them eat it. That is for them. That is for them. It's not for you, man. You see this? Look. It's for them. Let them eat it. You have to. One of the things that you guys are not understanding is you guys have embraced and have taken on European dietary when we're not supposed to. Like the brother just showed in First Tobit, you're not supposed to be eating things. You're not supposed to be eating things of the Gentiles. Let these people eat what they want. That's for them. They wasn't given laws. Like, they wasn't given laws. I guarantee you, I don't know who this man is. I guarantee you he won't live to see 65. I bet, listen, I'll put 1,000 on it. This man will not live to see 100, will not live to see 65. Guarantee it. I remember when my mom, she was like, yo, I made crab. I was like, yo, mom, I don't even want to eat that. She's like, you got to eat that. It's good for you. Boom, 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 boom. Forced me to eat it. Yo, I ate that. I took a bit. This is how I knew. This is how I know. Like, this is what I try to tell people. I know. I don't have to go take no DNA test to find out who I am. I know I'm the child of Sonini NaNini. How? The minute my lip touched that joint, my lip swelled up. The minute my lip, it just went on my lip, just thick. I couldn't feel. I was like, yo, mama, look at this. Who thinking it's okay to consume this? Look underneath this. What is this? What is this? What is this that's dripping? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The heck is this? Look at his face. Magically delicious. Don't he look like the leprechaun from the Lucky Charms? Don't he look like it? Look, that's him right there. He got the lucky charm right here. Because you know how many black people would die? Black people will pay to eat this. Black people will pay. I know people that would spend hundreds of dollars on these bottom feeders and thinking that they just balled out. They think that they ate. They think that they ate luxury. No, fam. You ate. You had the greatest Gomorrah. The greatest. I about to say the Gomorrah. You hear me? The greatest. I forgot how you say the word. The greatest when it comes to my mind, I'll tell you. But you basically had the greatest feast of a bottom feeder. This is peasantry food right here. It's given to you by the peasants who counterfeit and act like they the kings and queens of this earth. Peasants. Pestilence. It's them. Come on. Let them have it. Please. Please, brothers and sisters. Let them do what they do. Eat what your ancestors told you to eat, man. Tell your family, yo, you gotta really eat what your ancestors told you to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like I did this, I literally did this for Mama Love because I want Mama Love to understand, like, yo, like this notion that they've been feeding you, this lie that they've been giving black people through religion, that you sanctified under God and you can eat whatever, my nigga, you going to die, bro. And you're going to, and it's gonna be a gruesome death, bro. People that eat bad and defiled, they don't die peacefully. They die in pain and agony. They die separated from their family. These people are dying in hospice all alone because of not eating clean and where they can be amongst their family and die in their sleep. That's how we were supposed to go out. We wasn't supposed to be in nobody nursing home. We wasn't supposed to be in nobody hospice. We ain't supposed to be in nobody of these places. Why all of these places is being accessible to us now is because the way that we eating, we become so sick that the average person, a child, can't just take care of you. I need help. I need medical help. They got the equipment. They got everything. They got everything suited for you niggers and Negroes that want to come over here and come eat bad. And you need a place to unwind and detox and die. Come to my nearest hospice. It's called Kill a Nigga Die Home. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Come on. Look. You serious? You serious? You serious? We like being slaves, man. We like being slaves. We don't have the notion and have the belief. You know why? Because faith told you that you just have faith. Have faith and Jesus is gonna come. He's gonna save you. Look at this. Look. Somebody ate this. Somebody ate this. So if you see, I don't see nothing wrong eating like a Gentile. I don't see, if you see nothing wrong with this right here, right? So you can't get mad. You can't get mad or run away from things like this. You can't run from this. You can't run from this. Look, the same thing. Same color. Look, you shouldn't run from it. Come on, people. You can eat a lobster. You can eat this too. Oh, you like crabs? Fine. You can eat this too. Eat this. Matter of fact, eat this one. Eat this one. This is delicious right here. Look. Ooh, delicious. Eat this. Eat this too. This is the crab. This is the crab baby mama. Oh, this is the crab baby father. Who knows? This is the crab pops, uncle, whoever. But they're related. They're related. This and this are related. If you can eat this, you can eat that. And if you can eat this, then you can eat that. You can eat all of this. Wake up, people. Take care of yourself, man. The laws, the covenant is forever. Don't let Paul and Saul and all of these heathens feed you lies to lead you astray. This religion, listen, man, this religion. No. We got to get rid of this religion. like today. Not tomorrow, like today. I'm gonna have a lesson. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you something to meditate on. Israel. Okay. Islam. You don't find them two together. What's the correlation of Israel and Islam? I'll leave that for you to figure out. That's homework for you guys to do. But as long as you guys is eating this right here, as long as you guys is eating these things right here, as long as you eating these things right here, you will forever be dealing with this. Okay? You will forever be the disease, the highest for heart disease, cancer, okay, strokes, diabetes, okay, chest, lower respiratory disease, okay, kidney disease. All of these things you're going to get. All of these things you're going to get as long as you continue eating these foods right here. All of these things is linked to high blood pressure. All of this. All of this. They taking all the waste you can read, you can imagine. They take it all. 50 chance of eating products that are harmful to their health. Okay? Okay? 50. That's what they have to sell this to you so you won't be too scared. But no. This is 100%. You are what you eat. These animals carrying parasites, carrying all of these diseases you could ever imagine. And you're eating that. And shame onto the parents that's giving their children that. Passing on this satanic Luciferian dietary disease that's destroying us. And then when your child get chronological disease, when your child ends up having cancer, when you see them children at stjudes.com and on YouTube, and you start seeing that, you trying to figure out how these newborn child's getting sick already. When you trying to figure it out, just know it came from these things. Just know it came from these things right here. Okay? So again, let's give a round of applause for another beautiful lesson. You know, I put all of this together for you guys. And tune in for what we got next week. Next week, you know what I'm saying? I just leave it as that. You know what I'm saying? So round of applause for our ancestors. Round of applause for the awakening. Round of applause for all the Bantus. Round of applause for all the brothers and sisters that, whether you got it from me, whether you got it from somebody else, but shout out to every single person that woke up and said, you know what? I'm not eating this defiled food no more. Round of applause for you, because you guys are the ones that the Father is going to use and save in the time of saving. Guarantee it. Round of applause. Let's go. Yes. So without further ado, we know what we do on this time. We're gonna get some questions. Hey, Deadly Lioness, what it look like? Bantu, you know you seeing it all. Yes, the toenails. Pay attention to the toenails, right? These animals that's defiled, that the Father purposely put certain things in place so you're able to identify them, right? So you see the toenail. You see that a horse don't have nothing. A horse got this big round thing in front of it, and then they got the horseshoe in the back of it, right? Like, these are the things you know you're not supposed to consume. To pay attention to the toenails. They got nails on their feet, right? Yeah, but you see, shout out to the sis. She said she only ate chicken and turkey. Yeah, hey, even yeah, a lobster is nothing but a ocean roach. Yeah. Listen, I never had a lobster. And I always, even when before I was in the understanding of who I was on this, yo, man, yo, one of these days, I'm gonna go to Red Lobster and I'm gonna try lobster. Every time I go to Red Lobster, I'll end up buying their their chicken, what's that joint is called? Their chicken Alfredo. I end up buying a chicken Alfredo with the bread. That's all. I'll be like, yeah, I'll eat that next time. Never. And then one day it was a bunch of us. We all went out there, you know, us and the team and the guys and all that. And one of my mans, he ended up buying that joint. I looked at it. I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like it just looked disgusting, right? It makes you sick as well. Right? Because once my man finished eating it, he was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, son, I got a headache, son. You know what I'm saying? Like we be having like our ancestors be giving us these signs and giving us these penalties behind eating these things. But be like, yo, my stomach is killing me. I remember I'll give you another testimony. I remember my man's was having a sweet 16 for his stepdaughter. We end up I go into the spot, you know, they got all the defiled stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm good. They're like, yo, we got codfish. I'm like, oh, word? In my mind, I'm just thinking in this fish. I'm like, all right, it's better. Oh, I ate that joint instantly. I didn't even like eat it. I just took a bite instantly. Stomach started hurting. I went home. I had diarrhea. I was like, what the heck is this? And I looked it up, and then I found out that fish was a defiled fish. And it had no fins and scales in it. You feel me? So I say all of that to say this, that your body's going to always tell you, nah, whatever you ate is not good. Like even if you ever heard somebody will eat food and then the next day go to sleep, wake up, and they'll wake up with a pimple on their face. Like, oh my God, I got a pimple. What did you eat last night? What did you consume last night? Your body's telling you something. But we have allowed this system to tell us what that means. Oh, yeah, you're breaking out. You're probably catching your period. And then you'll look at the calendar and be like, well, my period is supposed to be here in a couple of days. But woman is not there right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, like these people got rebuttals for everything. Anything that you got a question about, they got an answer. Whether it's truthful or not, they got an answer. And then you believe the answer. You know why? Because you don't believe that these people will want you to get cancer. You don't believe that, you don't see that these people, or you don't think that these people will want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt us. Look, they was with us in the civil rights. We shall overcome. Are you dumb or are you dumb? You can't be this dumb. You cannot be this dumb. Once an enemy, always an enemy, bro. That's why they treat us the way that we do. Yo, you can go into establishment. They didn't say a word. They didn't even say good morning. You just walked in there. Because you are in there and you on a different complexion, or you're going to get a negative attention. This is what they do. It's in their DNA. They cannot love you even if they wanted to. They just can't. That's not true. I know a man that got a white wife and the white wife got a black husband. They don't listen, it's about survival, fam. It's about survival of the fittest. Hold on. We know our reign to is coming to an end. At least if I have my child, I put a black baby, mixed baby, he's gonna preserve us. At least my soul get a place to entry into the heavens. So, yeah. This is what they want you to believe. Don't fall for the narrative, people. Once an enemy, always an enemy. I don't understand how we know hood street politics, but we don't take this street politics into the broad spectrum. Like we don't take it to the national level. So wait, the hood politics is only for the hood. So if I know somebody in the hood, if this man right here was shooting at me and my moms and my family, there's nothing that this person can do to be my friend. There's nothing this person can do. There's nothing this person can say. But on the broad stage, oh no. Oh no, that was so long ago. You must forgive. You must forget. Slavery is so long ago. Slavery was not long ago. The Black Wall Street was not that long ago. The Civil Rights Movement was not that long ago. It's not that long ago. So how dare you tell me to forget that? But then you want me to remember the Holocaust? You want me to remember 9/11? Are you dumb or are you dumb? I'm not remembering none of that. All of that can kiss my ass. And I'm saying it in complete sincerity and humbleness. All that can kiss my ass. Respectfully. I don't give a damn about that. I don't give a damn about nothing. Until this world acknowledge and respect black people and what we had to go through and what we had to overcome, I don't give a damn about no other nation. I can care less. Listen, I wish the news reporters would come to me and say, how do you feel about 9/11? I don't give a damn. Oh my gosh, just like that? Yeah, just like that. How you feel about the Holocaust? I don't give a damn. Oh my gosh, that's anti-Semitic. Where's anti-Black? Okay? Where's anti-Negro? Okay? Where's anti-Bantu? Okay? Because until this world will start respecting my people and respect our struggle and respect what we had to go through and what we still having to go through this very day, till this day, Deontay Wilder's voice, till this day, I got to deal with the foolishness and the nonsense. I got to deal with the foolishness and the nonsense till this day. It don't matter if you broke the law or not. If you are a nigga, you are liable to get hit with a gun with no trigger. Facts. So I don't give a damn about nothing. I don't give a damn about no Spanish Revolution. I don't give a damn about no civil rights movement. I don't give a damn about none of that. I don't give a damn about none of that. I give a damn about you heathens respecting and showing respect for the disrespect that you did to my ancestors. Heck is wrong with y'all? Yeah, don't do no Chinese. Yeah, they eat all of that. They eat all of that stuff they facing. You go on YouTube, type in black people, type in black boy eating crab. Woo! These niggas be having a feast. If they could dive into the water with the crab, they would. Disgusting. And I'm glad you stopped eating 12 years ago. I'm glad. Praise the Father. Praise your ancestors. You ain't missing nothing, sis. And you know you ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing the only thing you would have been, the only thing that would have been missing is bad breath. Bad breath, dots and pimples on your face, and when you pass gas, it literally smelled like trash. That's the only thing you would have been. That's the only thing that you would have been missing out of if you were still eating that nonsense. And shout out to you, Bounce, for never eating that. I never ate I want to say I ate it. I tasted a shrimp. It was disgusting. I spitted it out. Crab, my mom used to make me eat it because she used to make crabs legume. That's it for those that's IEC and you know what legume and crab. That's like a very Haitian slavery dish. Okay. But I never had a lobster, never had an oyster, never had never had an octopus, never ate sushi, never did none of these things. These are Gentile foods, never. Now that I know what I know now, it explains why it was never in my interest. Never. Yeah. Even the red snapper, like I stopped eating salmon. I found out the salmon is not being like, yo, that don't hurt my heart. I can't, I don't eat no salmon. I don't eat no meat like that. Super pause. You know what I'm saying? Like we at the point where we about to just literally just straight eat vegetables. And even with the vegetables, you got to be mindful of what you eating. I tell people all the time, now that Satan Gates own majority of the agriculture here in America, all this eating out in restaurants, that's a dub. Because they're not going to tell you the type of vegetables that they getting. And you know they'd rather pay for more for less than less for more. You understand me? So just be mindful of that. That's why I used to do date night every Thursday, and that used to be the thing. Ever since, you know what I'm saying, my son been born, the mission, starting up this business and doing this podcast, you know, money can't just be tossed out all over the place, right? But we going back to, listen, I want me a red snapper. See, me, I like my red snapper in the summertime. You know what I mean? When it's fried, you know what I'm saying, off the grill. You know what I'm saying? It's an island man them thing. You know what I'm saying? You get it, put some hot sauce or whatever, and you break through it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you if you want to lose weight, I'm about to come out with a fitness workout channel. You know what I'm saying? I got it. I just didn't put up no videos to it. I was 216 in June. I'm 185 right now. 216 in June, and a lot of it is excessive waste that you got in your body. So I gotta show you. This powder that you gotta take. You know what I'm saying? If you got Instagram, I'll tell you, follow me on Instagram. That's where, you know what I'm saying? That's where I do all majority of my conversating, my lives and all that. I talk my talk. You know what I'm saying? So you follow me, I'll show you, I'll give you a picture of this thing that you could get. Try getting it from your herbal store before ordering it. You know what I'm saying? Get it. Hopefully they have it. But when you take that joint going to clean out everything. By the time you're finished, you're gonna say to yourself, like, damn, all of this was in my body? Yeah. I'm talking about it's gonna fill up your toilet seat. Yeah. You'll be surprised to see how much things you got in you. Vera Sanders, very informative. Thank you. All praises be to our ancestors. You ain't gotta thank me. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. He says, but look, what Tobit? Tobit wanted, but I keep myself from eating the food of the Gentiles. Facts. We ain't supposed to be eating that. I'm not a Gentile. See, this is what they had you believing. They had you believing that you are a Gentile, so you're supposed to eat what Gentiles eat. And we carry this till this day. All this information. I don't understand how can somebody read the Bible and then don't associate the Bible being black people. That joint took place in Egypt. It started off in Egypt. They started off, we know that the first man that was created was made in Africa. So how it went from he's being in Africa to what? Abram, was living in the Middle East? How did he get over there? Where's the story of any one of us going over there? Where? Where's the story? Because it never happened. Don't let these people fool you. It never happened. The whole story took place in one area. Click the link in my bio, follow the elder. The elder breaks down. Matter of fact, you can also click down and show you where the true Jerusalem is. Click it. Jerusalem cannot be inhabited. It will not be inhabited until the children of Akobi return back to its location. We have to go back home. Until we go back home, every Jerusalem that you hear about, that you see, is fabricated as lies. It's things they put into the map after we fell into slavery, right? After the 1611 King James Bible was authorized. Look at the map beforehand. You're not gonna see no mention of that. Go into the Library of Congress, LOC.gov, and go type in maps. Go look into the old maps. You're not gonna see absolutely nothing of no Jerusalem prior to 1611. I did this in plenty of videos. Yeah, these heathens love it. Let them eat it. Let them eat whatever they want. Putting garlic butter. They're putting garlic butter on top of legs that's from the gutter that you're gonna eat it and uncover, and when you die, you're gonna die like a sucker. You see, when it rhymes, it's because it's meant to go together. One more time. One more time. Come on. Come on, people. You guys are welcome, man. African brother, man, you be coming with some fire too, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And the book of Tobit is, you know what I'm saying? I like that book. You know what I'm saying? I like that book. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I know. Now I tried something new. I taped up my because it's meant to go with the background, but I changed the background last minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to perfect this green screen. Um, so that's the reason why. But yeah, I like it like that. It's cool. I'll bring it back to normal. Slavery still exists in 2023. Racism still exists in 2023. These are not our friends. Oh, not to mention the lab meat now. You guys better prepared. These people, let me tell you something. These people aren't going to stop until the majority of us is destroyed. That's why the word says, if he don't speed up time, then there's gonna be none of us left. That's why someone went by this quick. You ever look? We already what? October's in a couple of weeks. I had to put on a sweater to go to my mom's house and go pick up some food quick fast. Freezing outside, wind blowing, rainy, nasty, just like that. Just like that. And I could just close my eyes and remember what I did in July. It's over. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I got you. I'm a email it. I think I got it saved in my phone. I'm a airdrop it to my computer and I email you so you can know what to get. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Don't let these people feed you nonsense, man. It's time for us to get up out of this slumber. It's time for you to take care of yourself. It's time for you to respect your body. It's time for you to understand, like, damn, like, yo, I'm really out here now. My body is tweaking. Like I know my body, right? Like if I don't use the bathroom, if my body has a problem, you'll first notice it in your tongue, right? So the other day I was brushing my tongue and then I said, damn, what did I eat? Then I remember I had to cheat on myself. I was driving. I just had the urge for a slice of pizza. So I bought me some pizza, right? And then I bought me some pizza. I had me some rasta pasta. And to summon it all up, I had me a carrot cheesecake. My body was like, what the heck are you doing? So when I seen that, I was like, all right, let me take care of my body. Let me eat this. Let me do that. Let me drink my fruits. Let me do this. As soon as I ate my fruits, I had to tell my wife. I woke up, took a big ass dump. Went to go make my runs, came back, took another dump. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So your body talks to you. Your body will tell you when you pass gas and have a horrendous smell to it, what whatever you intook, you need to stop. That means whatever you took is toxic to your body. Okay? Passing gas should just be like gas. Sometimes it might have a little smell to it, but usually you're not even supposed to notice. Like you're supposed to be able to sit next to somebody, pass gas, and nobody knew that you passed gas. It's supposed to do that. But I got you. Yeah, I got that. I got that. I got that. I got that video. I got the video when they making. I got so much videos that's in my phone that I can't put on YouTube because it's gonna hit me with a strike and all of this. So this is why I try not to use it as you know what I'm saying. Put things up on here. That's why I want to listen. The Repent 12 news and media. You don't know how bad I want to just unravel and talk the way that I want to talk, but I can't. I can't. I can't when I'm being met with a strike. Listen, I put up a video game, me playing 2K. I put it up online. I got hit with a copyright saying, well, the video is up, but it's not gonna be played in Russia and all these other nah. New York food is trash. Well, but then again, it's probably gonna be different because New York, that's where all the island man them. So you could get some good island food. You know what I'm saying? Some good Caribbean, some good cultural food compared to LA. A lot of it is, Americanized and a lot of it is also Hispanic, right? I go to LA right now. As soon as I get out the airplane, I'm gonna be met with a burrito. You heard? Soon as I get out the airport, I'm met with a burrito. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just telling you the truth. Yeah, 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 yeah. African brother, we definitely gonna sit down and we gonna talk, man. We definitely gonna sit down and talk, man. We definitely gonna sit down and talk, man. We need access. We need to go back home. Okay, Africa is the Holy Land. I don't care what anybody's telling you. I don't care what anybody's feeding you. I don't care what Josephus got to say. I don't. First of all, the fact that the fact that we are even listening to these heathens, like these people, what these information that these people bring forth is the truth, is mind boggling. I don't take anything that these people bring forth. I always take it with a grain of salt because they're untrustworthy. History shown what they was capable of. History have shown the lies they have said. History have shown the wickedness they have done. Right? I'm telling you, sis. You know what I'm saying? History have shown these things. So through history, I know you gotta stay away. Through history, I don't judge you. I don't judge you by no color, man. I judge you by your characteristics. That's why I don't. That's why I don't want people to take it like I'm some racist individual. I don't. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm black. Black people can't be racist, okay? Because we don't judge and infiltrate structure based on color. You guys do that. So you guys are the ones that are racist. I don't do that. I can't be that. But what I can do and can say as a victim of your systematic, satanic, Luciferian, evil racism, I can say, nah, this is what it is. This is what you do. This is what your characteristics have displayed to my ancestors for 400 plus years. Come on now, make it make sense. But listen, guys, 6:05. I ain't, I ain't think I was gonna be here all this time with y'all. But usually you know how I do, man. The father and mama loves, they dwell, and then it's like, hey, I gotta just give you guys intel. But yeah, these dietary laws, man, y'all gotta eat clean, take care of yourself. When it comes to working out and fitness, I don't want to say I got the blueprint, but I know what it takes to lose weight. And a lot of times, You guys are losing weight because of the information that you're retrieving from these people. Remember, these people that's giving you this information are following the ways of the heathens. And the word says what? Follow not the ways of these heathens. It's your brother man from the motherland. Came to you guys live. Once again, it was a pleasure. Another phenomenal episode of Sember Conversation. For those that don't know who I am, before I even tell you who I am, continue supporting, subscribe, share this, follow me on social media, on every social media platform. All you got to do is type in Repent or Die Podcast, and you're going to see me. Okay? And who is me? I am Mr. Keep My Foot on you heathens, you Hebrews, and the newly installed Heathenites next. Are you dumb? Or are you dumb? Father, say one time for the one time. And I'ma holler at y'all. One.